Snow Donkeys, what's up? Look, pretty simple. We know we're being lied to every fucking day by the media, by the doctors. Some of them don't even realize they're fucking lying. They're just following a script. The thing is that this is business as usual for a long time. Business as usual. These motherfuckers been lying for hundreds of years, trying to trick us. Trying to sell a false history, a false narrative. It's like literally anything you've read in the history books is probably that happened. It went down the opposite way. These motherfuckers lie about it.
Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills.
Let's go. Dallas again. Boston Blackie. We're playing the Boston Blackie. What's up, everyone? I'm playing Madden. People on TikTok. You can go follow me on John Lee Childrek on YouTube right now. That would be greatly appreciated.
And we are underway in
Hopefully
Buffalo.
Tomorrow I get a contract from BKFC. Oh yes! Yes!
Oh, trying to gauge the safety muscle. And he's going to be out of bounds.
You fucking idiot.
His own 2-yard line.
One guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road, don't do anything to bring the crowd into it, and that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd...
Come on, hopefully he doesn't break free here. He's gonna run it, you know he is. Come on! Yes, keep him right there. Yes. Keep him right there.
And it's second down now.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard
So,
to move people in this
one
situation.
rabbit hole I want you guys to go down is Tataria. Go down Tataria. I think it's pretty interesting theory.
Officially nothing on that last run.
And you
They'll
know
try
that
again,
these,
second and 10.
and it's tied to the World Fairs of 1893. It's pretty
Out of his
freaking
end zone,
interesting.
Prescott. Throw
We
left
know,
side
oh
complete.
my
That's
God.
Washington. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing
We know
room
people
before
are a
we
lot
run
more
down
special
these
than they're
downs.
trying to let us believe. You guys are capable of a lot more than they want you to believe. They want you to get in line. They want you to freaking, get hooked on their pharmaceuticals and not work out and not do these things for yourself. Like,
Knocked away and incomplete.
it's clearly obvious that this is all about the same type of control mechanisms that they've been applying for thousands of
They've got a whole
years.
game left to clean that up and start clicking on those
This
key
is the
third
same
down
shit
throws.
every single time. But I think people are waking up. I truly do.
Here's Brian
I think
Anger
this
now.
internet is a
And no
double-edged
room for
sword
error
for
as his
these
first
evil
punt comes
fucks.
from deep in
You
his
know,
own
and the
end
internet
zone.
got away from them. I think the internet got away from them.
McKenzie
go.
now to return it.
The internet got away from them, and now people are starting to wake up to their bullshit. They got too greedy. I think they shot their shot, and people are waking up now to their bullshit. And when I say they, I mean the people that are actually running the show. And as guarantee it has nothing to do with anything that or any players that you see on TV. You would never know who these players are.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel
They're
pretty
the same
good about
people
getting that
that
type of a gain, considering the blitz that
Killed
they just
Tsar
had against them.
Nicholas and his family in 1918. all evil people. Dominic, what's up, buddy? Jimmy, what's up? We're talking conspiracy. Come on. Look up Tartaria real quick and get back to me. Tartaria. Let's talk about it. Why don't we build buildings like this anymore? All these Capitol buildings, for example. Who the fuck built those? And why can't we duplicate it? I'm a carpenter. I'm a builder. I know exactly how shit's built nowadays. And trust me, they don't build anything like that anymore. I wonder why. Pretty fucking interesting if you ask me. Go, go, go! Get on your bus! Get on your bus! Go! Yeah! What a fucking play. Yep. You guys want to see what I'm playing? Just go on YouTube, John Lee Chalbeck, and it should be live on there. I try to go live on TikTok. They can't do it from that.
When you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
That's what I'm talking about.
Touchdown.
Look up Tartaria, Jimmy. Tartaria. You'll go down the rabbit hole for the rest of the night. The mud flood.
An extra point by Bass.
Possibly in the year.
It's now a 7-0 game.
18. I'm more intrigued in your Madden game. Here. Well, go on YouTube, and you'll be able to see it perfectly. Go on YouTube. Here, I'll turn it around for a second. Let's see. Turn it around. How do I do that?
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
How do I turn it?
He's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Turn it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington.
Gosh dang it, dude.
So
that was
5
bullshit.
yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Let's go.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Elliott. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott.
Yes.
That is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing the best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Yeah, boy.
Down to about the 17-yard line here.
That's how you read the defense. That corner set up in Tampa. Look, corner sits up. There's going to be a slot right between the safety. Boom.
Really nice game.
So you can't play. Man, you don't want to play that like that right there. I'll pick you apart all day with that shit.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Better be careful running that Tampa on me, boy.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Let's run this clock
how
out.
They phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
Who's on here? My rank, Dominic, right now is like 690 in the new game. Yeah, Caden, what's up?
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Allen going to back away and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
God, I hope they blitz everyone off the corner. Let's go, blitz them, everyone. Blitz everyone.
They'll try
oh
the
man.
to pick it up.
Oh,
and he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go
Yeah,
there
I
on
should have
third
just
down,
ran a
loss
regular
of 4.
play.
Well, yeah, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on third down,
it doesn't work because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly, and most of the time, unsuccessfully.
Yeah, I'm done being greedy, trying to go for it on fourth down when I'm at the goal line. Usually, I've lost too many games just from not being conservative when I could have just easily won.
the kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Oh, because they started another game because you said you weren't coming back out here.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go.
Fielded right around the 8. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Solid return. Caden, what's up? Batman joined.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one
what a
practice
fucking
each week
dork.
before a game. A minute left,
Oh
more
my
than enough time to string a
God.
few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more
That was
animated.
fucking hilarious.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide us. Oh, Prescott stripped. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
I just intercepted the ball as I was giving Steven a hug. That was pretty cool. Goes to show you what love
They'll
can do
give this
for
to
you.
Singletary running right.
Positive
And he'll be
things
taken
all
down
the
near
time,
the 20
man.
at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt
Positive
about it.
vibes.
Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter.
Love and
but that means your
positivity.
defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you
So
pay big
don't
money
focus
to
on
sack the
anything else.
quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as
Especially
well. And they
field.
did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
See what happens when you don't be conservative? I just lost out on points. Because I tried to get in one more play and I got sacked.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we
God,
get back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over.
Should have just took the fucking points and then got the ball back again.
Alongside
That's
Charles
fucking
Davis,
crazy.
I'm Brandon Gordon.
Unfucking-believable, dude. That's a real heartbreaker.
Bills
That's
with the
what
lead,
happens.
and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
It's the #1 in your network. I mean, look at Rogan's not even on there because he's so on Spotify now, but we all know what the biggest podcast is. The numbers lie. Remember the last
Buffalo
guy that came
offense
on
ready to go for their next
His
drive.
numbers were unbelievable. Yeah, it was like 50 million people are listening. I'm like, come on.
The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
Is available for sale there in digital.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I want to do that. Have an option for people that want to get
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 14 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
The #1 best-selling book I wrote with Jeff Berwick, The Controlled Demolition of the
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
All there, all on Amazon. You can follow me. You can go to the website and find out what I'm doing there. And it's my pleasure to be on.
I'm going to ask you one last question.
Yeah, man.
Do you have hope?
I do have hope, actually. I'll tell you why I have hope. Because the things that they're
Following
doing,
the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
things that we shake our heads at, the laps around Talladega, the Krispy Kreme.
McKenzie now from his end zone.
These are the signs.
He will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
This is not plan A. This is plan C, plan D. This is what you do when things are not going well. So the more we push back on these people, the more we force them to get ridiculous with their dictates and the things that they say, I would like people to view that as a good sign, as a positive sign.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, he kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Remake society in the way we want it. So, yeah, lots of good things are coming our way. But we're
On third down, they go with Singletary. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
He's like at the end of
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, first and 10 here.
I'd rather have hope.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought
And it's
down.
always an honor.
2 first downs
to chop
have him
it
up
up.
near midfield now on first and 10.
Real fun watching you grow your empire and all your stuff, and it's like you're such.
Now they'll throw
I hope
with
you
Allen.
realize what a great dude you are, and you, all the positive stuff having in your life.
He'll get
is,
10 there all on his
you
own, but
deserve
it'll be
it. So,
second
Thanks
down.
for doing the show,
Partner
guys.
just a second
tickets are
earlier,
moving. I
and they
can't
might have
stress
had
it
him
enough.
because they
just
certainly
had
thought
a
they were going to
second
close
show
in
to
and drop
Idaho
him behind the
because we
line of
sold so many in
scrimmage.
the
But
first
he had
show,
just
and
enough
then
time to
there's
dodge the
literally
pressure
only 20
and ends up
tickets
getting
left
yardage before
for
being
Salt Lake.
stopped.
Grab them now. Let's fucking do this. I love you all very much. Thank
On
you,
second
Susan.
down,
Have
here's a
great
run with
week.
Singletary.
See you
And
on-
he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
That's some interdimensional Wake up, Aaron.
This is only the beginning.
Oh, what the fuck are you guys even talking about?
Here's the option, running right. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
How are you?
Awesome. I'm great. Thank you so much for having me, Sam.
Allen
I'm a
gonna keep
huge
it
fan of
again.
yours. I've been watching, listening
And
to
it
your
gets us
broadcast
down
for a couple
inside the
years now.
35 before
I was actually
going
hoping
out.
Eddie Bravo would be on today,
wind
but
up
that's totally
getting
cool.
3 on the keeper there, but it
And,
leads
I
to
actually
a
thought I was
third
going to be on
down.
Conspiracy
That was well
Social Club,
coached
so I got
and
a
even
bunch of
better
facts to
executed
attack
because you saw him
Ryan
looking for the
with,
cutback
but that's
lane,
out the window.
never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
So yeah, I would
Ninth
love
play
that.
coming up here on this drive. This is third and a yard. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
Oh yeah. I mean,
We
like
have
he's
played
never
3
gonna go
quarters.
too deep.
We'll return
but
with more
he
after
now
this. You're
questions
watching
the
the
government's
NFL
focus, which
on
is
a
really
EA
all you could
Sports.
ask for.
You think he'll ever at least get Tim Dillon where he's at least always open?
Well, I mean, I don't even know what that means. Tim Dillon's always open. What's that mean? That's creepy as shit.
Sounds like a comedy special.
Yeah.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
So, my
They
point
go
is
right
this,
back to
it's like,
Singletary.
and
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Tim Dillon, always open.
Hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense could go out there and feel pretty good about
If
themselves.
he goes fully
Defensively,
like
you have to
conspiracy
feel
theorist, isn't
okay
a fun
because
show
you didn't let it turn into a
Yeah,
bigger
yeah,
run.
we
With the
have
goal,
that would be like
shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
You're right. Yeah, it's just
So
like us
2 of
just
2
screaming
on
at each other
third
in
down
agreement,
conversions
right?
on this drive, and now they face a
But
third and 3
Why
here.
don't you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself before we get
They'll
into
get this to Devin
First down.
Singletary out of the backfield. And he's going
So
to
I'm just,
have
you know, a
the
little
first
conspiracy
down. I
theorist.
do
I like to say
believe, yes,
truth
he's got
seeker
it by
up in
about a
Canada.
yard there on third and 3.
I've really just been
I'm
following
not sure
the
that was
truth
necessarily a
movement ever since
safety
really
valve or a check
maybe
down throw on third down.
2012.
Sometimes you're
Yeah,
trying
I
to
took
find
a
the
deep
open guy
dive
and
when
get
I
him
was
the
in
ball.
high school there.
He did exactly
down a
that
couple
and found a way to pick up a first down.
rabbit holes, stuff like that, you know, about the Queen. And, you know, I went down some rabbit holes and I've been researching ever since. Then a couple years later, when I went back to research all of those things that I learned, I was told that they
Allen
were
going to
fake
give
by
this one to
Snopes.
Singletary.
So I
Get
really
him
went
down
back up that
after a
liberal
pickup of
hive
8,
mindset,
second and 2.
and just a couple
8
years ago,
yards to
Pizzagate
tally on
all
that
came
first
out.
down run.
Really
Here's
just woke
second
me
and
back
2.
up again, and ever since then, I've really just been trying to speak out on my personal platforms
go.
about saving the children.
If you're watching on
trafficking,
Twitch,
stuff
leave
like
the
that,
comments. I know
corruption
who you
up
are.
here in Canada. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing, and I'm loving it so far.
Run this clock
His
out
reaction to
while we
your
think
friends
about
and
how
family
we're gonna
to
seize the
being
day tomorrow.
awakened.
Fucking destroy the bag at 6
tribe
a.m. Wow,
to vibe with.
my arm's kind
Oh
of
yeah, I
hurting.
got a tribe. Like I'm pretty lucky. Most of my friends, they're pretty woke, you know, they can see
Singletary
what's
here
happening right
running
now
out of
in
the gun.
universities
And
and
he
like
dropped it about the
just
11 after
crazy
only a
servitude that's
yard.
happening with liberals
The
and just
objective
over
there, I mean, yes, the positive
liberal
gain,
young
that's
friends,
nice, but
stuff like
works and
that. But I
fun.
mean, even
Yeah,
my
you're
family,
exactly
like
right,
they're pretty
but the problem
supportive.
for
They're
them
fairly
is still
woke on
within
some
a possession,
aspects.
so they can't
My
just
mom
sit
and dad,
out
they're
and
pretty
running the
funny.
ball. They'll have to
Sometimes I'm
find a
still
way
like,
to throw
Dad,
it
you're kind
effectively
of
as
being
well.
bootlicker right now, but
Allen taking it himself, and he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Whistles now at a timeout defensively. So wise move as they use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Good set of connection with my friends and family.
Are you, I have twin daughters, so are you identical?
So first and goal, 6
We are
points here would go a
identical. We
long way
twins
toward
turned
wrapping this one
transitional,
up.
So she's a little bit bigger and taller than me, so who
Oh,
knows
they're
if
going to
we
run a
look the
little
same.
pop pass
That's
here,
so
and he is going to lose yardage here.
So
And now
that's
just
when
3
we're in the
seconds
room.
before the
I
2-minute
think it was
warning,
like
they're going to call a
the third
timeout here
trimester,
defensively.
whatever it is.
They'll try
My
again on
twins
2nd and
getting
goal
more
after going
nutrients than I
backwards
was.
to the 12.
So if it had kept on without doctor intervention, then I would have shriveled up and died, and then she would have just
And he
murdered
is
suicide
into the
and
end
her
zone
mom
for a
just
Buffalo
exploded
touchdown.
by too much nutrients, I guess.
Devin Singletary.
Crazy, right? Yeah, who tells the team she's evil? No, just kidding.
And the Bills get an
That
important
sounds
score
like
there
a
to extend
sharks,
their
right?
lead
Baby
in
sharks
this fourth
they
quarter.
eat each other. That's crazy, right?
Crazy.
You didn't know
Baby
that?
sharks
Yeah,
eat
they
each other in the womb.
Extra point by
So, I
Bass.
mean, it's very interesting.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Same size and everything as
No. One's much bigger than the other. One is just a bull in a china shop. The other one's super analytical. Like, it's just kind of crazy how they cooked in the same oven.
The
But they're
kickoff
two
unit is out on the
completely
field, and they
different
will
people.
send this one
interesting,
away.
and, we don't know what degree your sister is in terms of being awakened, but it's
Oh.
weird that
And they'll let that
one
one
is
go as it skips through the back of the end
conspiratorial, the other
zone
one
for a
might
touchback.
not be. Like, but they're from the same area, right? It's like,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy. Me and my brother, who I'm 2.5 years older, we couldn't
About
be
set for this
more
next drive
different
by the Cowboys
when it comes to
offense.
conspiracies.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come outside.
It's gonna wreck shop.
It's going to be interesting.
It's just gonna wreck shop. That's what we'll call it.
mentally alert and ready to put your
One's good. One daughter's gonna be a hacker, and one's just gonna wreck shop.
Such wonderful skin, and I think it always goes back. And I know that sounds super
And he can't get
but it
rid of
goes
it.
back
He's
to,
taken down.
I think your healthcare
Multiple
system, which
defenders there to
I don't
tackle
want to
for
get
a
into,
loss of
like,
4. So
single
after
player
the sack
versus,
here, 2nd and
whatever we
14.
have. But it goes back that their
Here's
healthcare
Dak.
is based on keeping
Done.
us down.
Under pressure, they
Because
got
it
it
is covered
again.
by, one player.
Miller
And
in there to
therefore,
take him down, and the
all of a
clock
sudden
will
tends
roll.
to be a little
Okay,
bit
let's go
different
back a little bit and
than
see if
we
my
do in
schooling
America.
comes to the front. Listen to
You
what
can
I'm
see it in
saying.
their skin.
Those who forget the
It's
lessons
just
of
a
history
better
are
skin
doomed to
out there.
repeat them.
Maybe it's
That's the
sun, I
same
don't
guy
know
who's
what
got
it is,
He's
but
got a man complete.
up until
And
recently,
they're going to have this across
I had
midfield
this
and
theory that
inside the
Canada
45.
was just
And now
this
here comes
kind
their
of
final
like
timeout as they take
winter
it with 8
paradise,
ticks remaining.
because they didn't have
Another
they
win.
didn't have to have a huge military,
Another
right?
win.
Because they're next door to this giant 800
Good game,
pound
Boston
gorilla.
Blackie.
That if anybody came and fucked with Canada, the
So
United
the big
States
play
would just
gets
go
them
Hulk
across
smash,
midfield
right?
now for
So-
1st and
We say
10.
that all the time, yeah. You guys have our back.
Yeah, so you don't have to. You can have a couple guys on
Here's
horses that is
Prescott.
your military, right? I know there's part
He's
of
going
that,
to go on
but-
top again.
But you don't have
And this is
the
intercepted,
level
and that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bears come up with a late turnover.
Next game.
It doesn't matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know better than anybody. Points are at such a premium that taking care of the football is king. They play turnover-free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game
That's a fair
because
enough
even
point. I
doing
would
it
say,
that
I mean,
way,
I'm looking
being
around
that
and it
clean
seems like
target,
everyone's a
they
liberal
weren't able to
nowadays.
even run away with this game.
And
So
that's
that
where I
tells
was
us just
really
how
want to say a
important it
couple years
was
ago.
to make sure
But
you played
Canada,
mistake
no,
free
it's not that
football
winter
that led
paradise
to
that
the
you think it
victory.
is. I thought it was too, and I was so proud to be Canadian until
Ooh, the Steelers. Hey, you remember the Steelers aren't who they used to be now.
EA Sports coverage
These past couple years, really, ever since Justin Trudeau took office, I'm just seeing the corruption. I'm seeing how the RCMP and all these different organizations, how they're all into human trafficking, money laundering, all of these things. We have so many issues, and it's just all just swept under the guise of being polite and funny. And we're a bunch of pussies. I mean, I don't know why every other country is rioting, they're protesting, and we still have some of the most severe lockdown measures going on in Canada right now, and everyone's just taking it.
And wow,
I have my theories on that.
The bat,
I might think
onside kick to begin
that could
the
be applied to the
game.
United States as well. And I'll get into that towards the end.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
But like you said,
There's two
man,
sides to
something
every
kind
coin.
of
You come
changed
on
up
the road,
there.
you get the onside kick to start the game,
I do
what a
believe
boost,
it
but you don't get it.
Justin
And now your
Trudeau.
back's against the wall a
And
little bit.
somebody
You're
said
exactly
this earlier,
right. You
man.
nailed it
Never
perfectly.
trust a
And
good-looking
so many
liberal
ways
running
to go
for
at it
politics.
when you're on the road.
Especially
You
if
think
they're
to yourself,
men.
well, if we
Don't
start on
trust them,
defense, we
dude.
blitz them early,
Why?
try and
If
create a
you're
big play.
rich,
If we start on offense, we
liberal,
throw the big pass
male,
downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of
Why
that.
would
Let's
you
do it on
not change
special
the
teams
system?
and try and
The
catch them
system
off
is
guard
completely
with an
set up for
onside
you to
kick.
thrive.
Unsuccessfully.
If you're connected, you're really attractive, and
First
you're
down
rich.
carry
Why
for
are you
Harris.
what are you
And
going
not
to do
to
to
start,
change
he
the
was
system?
hoping for
Why
there,
would you
so
want to change
maybe
the
get
system?
back to the
Then
line of scrimmage,
everything
and
is
that's
good
it.
for you
Call it no gain
thrive
on the
in.
game's first play.
I mean, he's
and it's
literally a
second down
trust
now.
fund brat. I mean, he's got so much money. He's literally a millionaire from his parents. He
Working
just
out
grew
of
up
the
living a
gun,
lavish
it's Pickett.
lifestyle. He did blackface
They'll
like
get
3
this to his
times, got
tight
no
end, that's
repercussions
Pat
for it.
Freiermuth.
And he literally
And they're
won
gonna get
just
this down to
because
about
he's
the
very attractive.
37.
He has great hair, and he has a really fascinating
That's a
sock
staple of
collection.
this
And that's
offense.
all the
Drag
media
route
was
to the
talking
tight
about.
end.
And it's absolutely disgusting. Oh, seriously, guys. Yeah, it's rough.
After the catch,
So he
but still
ran
an
out his
effective game
socks, which we have a
nonetheless.
friend,
They
Jason
don't want to
Tebow,
waste his outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come
Hey guys,
up
I
on
want to tell you
third
about our
down.
friends at Caldera Lab, okay?
Back to
Caldera
throw,
Lab
Pickett.
is a men's
Here's
skincare
Freiermuth
lab.
again.
That is
And
a
they're going to
company
mark him down short,
okay?
maybe by about
They're
a yard, if
certified
that.
corporation.
Short
And the
completion,
only
just
men's
4 yards.
skincare
And
lab
that'll
certified
bring up
by
fourth
Mansay,
down.
Peanut,
Interesting
and
decision
Leaping
here.
Bunny, come
Opening
on,
drive,
Leaping Bunny's
Charles,
in.
fourth and
We're all
short.
in.
You're
Come
in
on.
field
Come
goal
on,
range.
dude.
We'll see what
Whether
they
you're
do.
tackling dry
I just
skin,
shake a fist at my
acne,
offense and say, go
scars,
get it, guys.
wrinkles,
Because if
or
you can't
just
pick up fourth
want
and
to do
short
you
here,
and
we're
invest
probably in
in
trouble the
healthier
rest of
skin.
the game.
This
Show some
is the
confidence,
What
show
Product
some aggressiveness. Go
Okay?
pick it up.
It's a non-toxic natural serum, okay, made with 100% from plants for all guys.
Going
and
for
all
it
their
on
skin
fourth
types.
down.
Right,
Here's
Johnny?
Pickett. That ball caught
Damn
by the
right.
former
Just did the
Toledo
toss.
Rocket,
You did?
Deontay
Yeah, that's
Johnson.
where your age, what type of
And
skin
he is
tone
going
you
to
have,
have
where
the
you live, and
Steelers
they gave
first
you
down
one.
as they manage to
I heard
convert.
To get a seat.
And that'll keep
Because
the
everyone
drive
knows he
alive.
sold his country to the CCP.
So
He's
let's
a
get
complete
into that
snake.
real quick. There's a
Both
lot
sides of the
going
ball,
on there.
offense and defense, are going through
lot
every
going- first of all,
situation.
I remember
In this
when
case,
he was
the
running
offensive
for
guys had the right
re-election.
play dialed up because
And
defensively,
I don't know how many years
good
it is
catch.
now or how many times he's run for election. Is there a limitation on how many times you can be prime minister
And the
off
Steelers will
camera?
claim the early lead.
Oh man,
as
Sam,
they're
I'm
on
gonna
the
be
board
honest really
first
quickly
here
here. I
tonight.
prepped for a lot of other stuff like the RFK
Walking
video,
into the
so I
stadium,
didn't
you saw
prep too
some
much
people
on the
donning the
Canadian
jerseys of
football.
this rookie quarterback. So you know they love that opening
Okay,
drive
cool,
when he throws a
but no,
touchdown
so I
pass.
know
To get a little
his
bit of
father, he was
confirmation
in for like
about what
12
they had
years, so I
hoped,
don't
right?
think there is a
Because
limit.
they thought
You
they
just
had
have to
a
keep winning.
quarterback.
no limit.
Keep winning out the park.
Canadian
So,
football
yeah.
You do this,
not have a fixed term.
they believe they've got a quarterback. They'll come elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our
So
guy.
I remember this had to be like 4 or 5 years ago. He's running again, okay? And I go to, I forget what city I was in.
Boswell now kicking
Calgary. I was
away
in
after the
Calgary doing this
touchdown.
gig. And everybody I talked to couldn't
Pulls
wait
it
to
in at
talk
the
about how
13.
much they hated Justin Trudeau.
And a nice
it was
return sets him up
across the
pretty good
board
here right
of
at the
all
30-yard line.
demographics, whether economical or ethnic, everybody universally hated Justin Trudeau. So I go, there's no way this guy's winning again. There's no way. And then boom, suddenly he wins again. Well, now we're finding out about all these voting machines and all that stuff. And I'm
Allen and
like,
the Bills now
dude,
with a first and
it is
10
more
right
likely
at the 30.
than not that they rigged that election to keep him in there.
You think think that was like a child.
Off play action.
I wouldn't doubt it, dude. I wouldn't doubt. I mean, you know my opinion. I think all
He's going to take a
elections have
shot
been
right
rigged
away.
from way back in the day. You know, like I said before, but back
And
like in the
they'll work this
60s,
down
like
inside
80
the
million
30.
people voted, and we counted it in 5 hours. We counted all 80 million votes. These elderly 80-year-olds counted every single vote, and we know who really won. It's like, get out of here, dude. It's all a lie.
Yeah, I saw that post of yours. That was a great point. That was something I didn't even think of till this
I don't
year.
believe
Yeah,
a
how were they
fucking word
counting all those
these
votes so
fucks
fast?
of government.
And yeah, I 100% think that
Inside the
was
30 now, first and 10.
they were doing that to set up for the American election.
Now the
And yeah,
first
there's no
carry
way
for
he won
Devin
again.
Singletary.
Everyone that I talked to hated him. And since we're in Calgary, that is a very conservative city, I would say. And that's where the Calgary Stampede is. We have a lot of farmers out there. Not so many liberals like up in Edmonton. But yeah, there's no way he won. And now that I know about the Dominion voting systems and all these machines, I really don't think that he won fairly.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down.
I don't think so.
11.
And even if he's going to be up for re-election next year, there's or 2 years, whatever, there's no way he's going to win again. I mean, personally, I'm not even sure if who we're looking at right now is Justin Trudeau. I'm like, is that a clone? He literally hid in a cottage for a year, or no hole. He hid out during the coronavirus scandemic, really. And that was the leader of our country, one of the leaders of the best free nations in the world, and that's what we had to look up to. A little rat hiding out.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play quarterback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
There was some kind of history in Canada where people would dress up in blackface, and that's why it was explained away. Was that anything?
No.
Okay.
I have not heard that, but the media will explain away any of his gaffes or scandals. I mean, that's completely ridiculous. I don't think we have a history of blackface. I mean, I'm sure, well, obviously Canada and America does. I mean, with that, but have you seen the videos? I mean, he's literally in one video. It's not even just blackface. It's actually full body blackface. So I'm not sure if it was some sort of ritual or who knows. It's super weird. In one of the videos, he's dancing around like a monkey. It is the absolute most racist thing I've ever seen in my life.
And when you talk to your liberal friends about that, what do they say?
Oh, they always have an excuse. They're like, oh, well, that was back in the early 2000s. Oh, hold on. Justin Trudeau, he grew up with a very privileged lifestyle. So you'd think that if he was so privileged, he would know that that's wrong. So that's a completely baseless argument.
With the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket.
Like, you know how you
They're going to have to
just be your face? And he goes, it's deep.
He goes black. He doesn't do blackface. He does black body.
He does his hands, yeah, everything, like the whole.
And the Bills'
Yeah,
decision
I mean,
to go for it pays
unbelievable.
off
The
with 6
history.
points.
Let's get into a little bit. I know you didn't do a lot of study on this, but we're just going to talk through it. You know, the history of Justin Trudeau. Who is really his father? And we got into Kunkapalooza. I should do another episode of Kunkapalooza because there's so much more involved with that. But it's like so much of like these elites is just like everybody passes each other around, and it's like whoever you hope it's your kid when it comes out, and a lot of times it's not, man. A lot of times it's not. And when you look at Justin Trudeau and then you look at young Fidel Castro, they look like the same person. He looks more like Fidel
A fairly short kick from the 14.
than he does his father.
And he tries to get as much as
Yeah,
he can.
honestly, and
here
I've
while
looked at,
protecting the
I've done
football as he
comparisons, I've looked
dives
at,
to the
different
ground.
angles, stuff like that. I mean, it's such a striking resemblance that he looks like Castro, and that he's always going on speeches about how he admires Castro and stuff like that. Margaret Trudeau, his mother, was actually Pierre's wife. She was in Cuba all the time, and they have a bunch of pictures with Fidel together, and she was a well-known homewrecker. So she slept around with everyone. So I mean, and we know with these satanic bloodlines, whatnot, they always keep it in the family. So I personally believe that he more than likely is Fidel Castro's son. Look at a picture of him and Pierre; they really don't look that similar. But I mean, then take a picture of the Queen and Reptile, put that over a photocopier together, and literally it's the same. You know, like project that, and you won't be able to see any differences.
Take it now on first down.
So then we got that dark history. That's all elitism. That stuff is much bloodlines. That's keeping
killing me.
Then recently, his company, basically his logo, he had some kind of foundation that's logo was straight up that triangle within a triangle.
No, he missed the PAT.
And that is the FBI's
no good on the extra
logo
point, so a letdown there.
for
And this will stay
pedophilia.
a 6-point
And he had a
ball game.
Trudeau foundation.
Yeah, so that was the Pierre Elliott Trudeau Foundation, and it was they used on page 4 of their annual 2015 to 2016
maybe with
report
some frustration
the
after the
boy
PAT
lover symbol
miss.
that has been noted by the FBI in the 2007 document. And yeah, that was right there, front page. It
Oh
was
my
the
God,
only logo
I
that
had
was
it.
made for it. It made no
That was
sense.
supposed to be run back and I fucked
And
it
so
up.
if you want to get into that, actually, like there's so much human trafficking and that boy
God
lover
damn.
logo. It's actually used a lot in Canada, like Frank Hoostra, a good friend of his. But if you want a conspiracy theory, have you ever seen True Detective, HBO TV show?
Last time out looking to
Okay, I love it. It's amazing. The whole first season, it's about like ritual killings, these elite satanic pedophile rings, stuff like that. Now in the third season, which was about kidnapping little kids, they show a reporter comes to talk to the detectives like 10 years after this case went cold, and she says, hey, there's new information out now. We know that these pedophile rings use these symbols. And as she's discussing that, she actually shows the Pierre Elliott Trudeau Foundation report, which is crazy. So now going back to season 1, when you finally see the killer, he has a bunch of pedophile killer, whatever. I don't want to spoil too much for the listeners. But he has a bunch of tattoos on him, and he has a 666 tattoo, he has a noose tattoo, and then he has a tattoo of what looks like a person praying, and I swear to God that is Justin Trudeau. So I think Nick Pizzolatto, if you look at the season 3, how he did the little hint to the Pierre Elliott Trudeau Foundation, if you look back in season 1, that probably is Justin Trudeau. I've showed that to a lot of my friends, and that I'm the only one that thinks it looks like Justin Trudeau. I'm not sure what you guys think. Some people think it looks like Virgin Mary, stuff like that. Some people think that it looks like young Matthew McConaughey, which would make sense because he's starring in the show.
But no success.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot and try to get it outside. The defensive pursuit was there, and just ran him down.
Got
They
full
try
on
to throw on
busted
second down, but
with
this
child
one
sex
is
trafficking and
incomplete.
I think he
child
had to load that
pornography.
one before he wanted to.
Yeah, Chris Ingleson. So he was his college roommate, like their best friends, and then they even went to work at West Point Grey Academy together. It's this elite Vancouver boarding
And they're going to have
school.
themselves another first down as the tackle's made
They
at the
actually,
Steelers'
there was a little
16.
scandal there, and when you look it up to see if it's true or not and fact check it, it's very hard to find out. But there is instances where people say that Justin Trudeau was in a relationship with a student, and he actually had to pay her off under a non-disclosure agreement, and so no one's allowed to talk about it. The Conservatives brought this up in Parliament actually about 3 years ago, and they kept asking Trudeau to reconfirm why he had to leave the West Point Grey Academy back in early 2002, because the story keeps changing, right? And so when you look it up, if it's true or not, you can't really find it. There's on Buffalo Chronicle, they talk about this case. But then there is an instance in the yearbook, a young girl writes, JT and CI, Justin Trudeau and Chris Ingleson, thank you for making this year so much more exciting. Something like that. And then like, so if you read between the lines, something's going on there. Who knows what that was. And there was no other students with those same initials in that year. So
the guy gets busted with porn, his best friend.
Cut the lead back down
Then
to 3
with
at
the
13
logo
to 10.
symbol, and it's just like,
So they're able
it's
to
like,
end that drive with 3 points in this one
you could
possession ball
have
game.
just quinkinings happening,
Every drive with
but
points.
it's like,
Most
that's
quarterbacks
very
ending with a kick,
specific
right? A PAT,
to like
that's number
that
one.
logo
Field goal, you'll
in
take.
your
Punts, you really
organization.
don't
Like,
want to do that.
I'm
In this
sorry,
case,
but if
they'll
someone
take the
came to me
field
like,
goal
hey,
and
this
get
logo, it's
prepared
like,
for the
is
rest
that
of the
any other
game.
kind of logo?
A fairly
Should I be
short kick from
concerned
the
about
14.
that? You know, I mean, and if
he's
your
up across the 25
best friend
and down at
is
the
like,
28.
I mean, listen, I don't know what Xavier looks at when he's at home. I don't know that. I don't know what Johnny looks at when he's at home.
Pittsburgh
So there is
offense
that
at
kind
the
of thing
line
where
to
like,
start
yeah,
their
I
next
work with him.
drive.
I don't know
And from this
what
spot
they're
in the field
turning
with the
off
clock
to.
where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee.
I also know
I
that
think in this situation,
if I have a
that's the
pedophile
proper
symbol
flag.
in
But we do
my
know there's some
logo,
risk takers out
and then
there that
one of
may
these
want to
guys
take
gets
one more
busted
shot
for
before the clock
pedophilia,
runs out.
that's a lot of
And they
quinky
line up
dink
now
that
for
just,
what will likely
of
be the
all the
last play
symbols
of the
in the
first half.
world, and then all the porn they can look at, those two just seem to like match up.
Harris running straight ahead. Oh, he got some breathing room.
We worked together.
Yeah,
he's
we're
gonna
here
get this
maybe a
down
couple
to the
hours a week. They
35-yard
lived with
line.
each other. They were roommates. You catch your friend doing some weird shit here and there. You're gonna tell me we're like, hey, look
What
at
are you
that little
looking
boy.
at? Yeah,
That'll
Yeah,
do
like
it for
they'd be
the
like,
end of
hey,
the
what's
second
that?
quarter.
And they kind of try to
This is
hide it.
the
Like, why
NFL,
are you
it's
little
on
why you
EA
like young
Sports.
women all the time?
These two teams
And
making their
we
last-minute
know some guys,
adjustments.
you're like,
The second
oh, no
half
wonder
coming
you're
your
into
way
young women
from
all the
Pittsburgh.
time.
And to
Finally
bring it
comes
to you,
out.
we go back to Brandon and Char.
Well, it's just like the Pope,
And
and
we
he wore
welcome you
that
back
same
live
symbol,
now
a bunch of
inside
those
the booth
symbols actually on
alongside
his
Charles
robe
Davis.
for
I'm Brandon
things like the
Gaudin, set and
2018 or
ready to rock
2017 World
for the
Youth
third
Day.
quarter.
Why are you using that logo for World Youth
The
Day?
Bills
Like, read
trail
between
here,
the
but
lines,
they
people.
will
How
get
many
the football
coincidences
first as
before
we
it's
are back
mathematically
underway
impossible?
on EA
I mean,
Sports.
it's just like
A
nobody
fairly
cares.
short
Like,
kick from the
I mean, when I
14.
was growing up, people were losing
Up
their
to
mind
about
on
the
these pedophiles.
26-yard
Now it's
line,
just
just
like,
across
what
the
can you
25.
do?
You know that Drake guy that I told you, that Drake Bell? He got, I think, probation. He's not even stepping foot into jail for texting a minor, and he's that big guy on
The Bills
Nickelodeon.
come to the line to start their next drive.
Nickelodeon only hires pedophiles. I mean, who's the guy who does all their shows? Dan Schneider, exactly. I mean, he has a foot fetish and all that weird, crazy stuff. And when you look at any of these child organizations, charities, any of these entertainment businesses, yeah, they're all run by creeps. And like, they don't start out that way. Obviously, maybe some of them are, for the good of the children, but they attract pedophiles. They attract weirdos. So.
And you don't just sure sign that somebody is a weirdo
And he is
when
going to
nothing
lose yardage
happens.
here.
I'm really getting to that point where it's like, I've had so many of my friends clipped with zero evidence, and then I know guys, there's tons of evidence, and nothing happens to them. Nothing at all. And I'm like, that is the surest sign you did it when nothing happens to you.
What regular person do you know who ever got away with anything? You know what I mean? Any kind of nobody gets away with anything from where I'm from.
Yeah, unless you're an elite and you're
He'll be
totally
taken
made
down,
dead.
but not before
Craziest
they
thing is
across
chick
midfield.
gets away from his
How
meeting.
about 25
To me,
yards
that's
on
me like,
third
oh
down?
wow,
That's
that's
it.
impressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
Credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your
That's where your
receiver time
insurance
to
rates
work
are
all
low,
the way
ladies.
across the
All right,
field.
everybody, I want to tell you about
That's how
our
to be
good
able to
friends
scan
at
the field, spot the receiver,
CBD
move left
Line.
to
That's
right,
right, CBD
and make a
Line,
good,
one of our
accurate
oldest
throw.
sponsors on the
Thank you,
show.
guys.
Longest running sponsor on the show. We love it very much. These stressful times, you need tools
Right
in your
back to
tool belt, and
Singletary
no
on
one can
second
help you
down.
more. That
And he's gonna get it down to the
CBD Line, I mean,
33-yard
they
line here.
got everything. They
So
got
they've come up
babes. They
first and 10 now
they
from
got
the
gummy,
33.
they got those new gummies that you
Lemon ones? Come on, nothing gets better
On
than
the
that.
Dude,
handoff
nothing's
to
better than
Singletary.
lemon gummies. Okay?
They also
Give him
have
4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
He's pretty cool.
Variety pack, man, and that's what we're talking about, dude.
play
They
action
are the
now.
best of the best. I
And he will
love them
not
very
make it
much.
back
It
to
was
the
my
line of
live show.
scrimmage as he's
And
going to be
support.
taken down.
And here's
That's
what's really
Cameron
great, okay?
Hayward, who got
They have
there to
everything
take
you
him
need.
down.
They're all their products
They
are
gotta
third-party
get to the
tested, all
23.
right? They even have a quick little survey, quick quiz you take. They'll help you with deciding which product is best. They got everything, man. They got everything. Pre-rolls of hemp flower. They got
So the
new strains of
shotgun
hemp
snap to
flower. They got
Allen.
lemon gummies, variety pack
And he takes a
gummies,
shot on the
melatonin
release
gummies.
as this
All
will be
this
incomplete.
fun game
Coverage
CBD.
key in on it,
Does it
took
beat
that
that?
last
I
completion
don't think
his
so.
way.
I love
He
them.
earned a little
Every
more
time they
attention
come to
on
shows,
that route,
I hug them.
and that made it a
I
lot
hug them. I
tougher
try
to
to
get
kiss
a
them.
clean
Like,
throw
"Cuz,
as
I'm
well."
not like that, man." And if you like that and you want to help out the show and you want to help our sponsors, just go to cbdline.com and enter the promo code TINFOIL, okay, to get 20% off. That's cbdline, like the animal.com. Coupon code
The
TINFOIL.
kick by
Check them
Bass
out.
is good. And
Over
it's going to tie us at
2,000
13.
positive reviews.
So they come
This
away
stuff
from this
works.
opening drive of the
Give them a
third quarter
try
with only
one more
3, but it does draw
Just
them
go to
even.
Yeah, that has to be job one, doesn't it? Touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even
back to
terms,
this.
and now you've got most of the
which-
second half.
The reason I wanted to bring up all this stuff about
Trudeau.
Trudeau, because it leads to something that I've been trying to talk to people about, and I've had other Native Canadians on.
So a tie ball
that are
game
from
here as the
native
kicks away.
tribes. about Canada moving in and just stealing their land.
Looking
The
up to the
Canadian
right, Sonny
government just
Mustard.
coming in, stealing their land,
And
putting
he'll
in
be stopped up
pipelines, and
at the
everyone's like,
25.
we need the oil, dude, we gotta do it. And then the price of gas just keeps going up. You're like, why do we keep building these pipelines, and why do we keep invading these countries that have all this oil, and yet the price of oil keeps going up? Oh yeah, because you're jacking us.
3-point
That's why.
halftime lead gone
But
now.
when we go
Back to a
back, it's
tie
like-
game, but
Go on,
Charles, I don't imagine that changes
No, sorry,
too much for
really
this
quick, I'll
offense.
say there. Last year, fuck Biden, okay? I'm from Alberta, and so we have like the lowest. We're making the oil, we're doing everything with it, we're refining it. We have the cheapest prices of oil. I think I was paying 80 cents last year or 2 years ago before Biden got in. 80 cents at the cheapest, and I'm paying 131. Like, it's absolutely insane. Biden shut down the Keystone pipeline, so I know pipeline is a very sensitive topic, but I mean, from Alberta,
down, and they go back to
that
Harris.
cost us 2,000 jobs, so that was insane.
And he'll be taken
Justin
down, but not
Trudeau too.
before he works
He
it
also
past the
shut down the
50.
Trans-Canada pipeline. It was not approved. And then he gave China $600 or $500 million to build their own pipeline. So just the hypocrisy is insane.
At the 47.
Hold on, what? So
Meanwhile,
China
Pickett's
is
throw
building a
completes a
pipeline
fire
in
move.
Canada.
No, sorry, China. He gave them money to build a pipeline in China. And so now we can't even. We have the cleanest oil in the world, and now we can't use our own oil. We have to buy from China, or we have to get it shipped over from China. It's just insane. Which
This is
uses
the
more oil.
National
It makes
Football
no
League on
sense.
EA Sports.
Holy shit, which is exactly what's going on with
From the
Australia, by the
34
way.
now, here's first and
Australia has
10.
been completely decimated by China. They
A
took
run with
all their
Harris out of the
water,
shotgun.
which has caused that which caused a lot of everything being
What a
dry,
fucking
which
joke, dude.
causes giant fires everywhere. All because of the politicians have sold out to China.
And the Steelers
It's
have broken a
unbelievable.
tie
You think
and
they'll be
have
fired this
taken
year? There wasn't
a
no
fourth
fires.
quarter lead.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it was no fires last year in Australia.
Like, we didn't have-
You think there'll be some fires this year?
But you remember
They
when the
will
fires
take
in
a
Australia, we
7-point
thought was the
lead.
worst we were going to have in 2020, and then Kobe died. We're like, it can't get worse. And then it's like, oh my God, whoa!
Killer Hornets.
Yeah.
Boswell
Right?
now to kick it away after the touchdown.
So getting
Fire
in.
conspiracies, though, Sam. Sorry, really quickly, because this is my favorite conspiracy ever.
McKenzie now
Do you guys
from his
remember
end
the, I
zone.
think, 2018 fires in California?
No
And you
chance
saw
to
all
get
those
away
pictures
as
when
they
the fires
get
went through
down
all
at
these
about the
neighborhoods.
17-yard
But
line.
trees were standing, cars were overturned, and
Yeah.
it just didn't make sense that some shrubbery was still up.
Yeah.
There's also some trees that were burning from the inside out, and people say the only way that happens if it gets struck by lightning. So then I saw
The Bills come to the
this
line to start
Terminator
their
2.
next drive.
The whole premise of the
They
movie
now
is a
trail by
comet is coming
7
down,
after that
so they have a
last
laser, they're
touchdown.
gonna
Here in
hit
the
the
fourth
comet, and
quarter,
then it's
what a
gonna
big
break it
spot
up,
for
and it's
this
not gonna hit
offense.
Earth.
See if they can
The
cobble
laser
something together on
backfires
this
and it actually
drive.
hits Earth,
look
and
at
it
this,
hits
they come
California
right back
in the
with a
same
big shot
5 exact
downfield.
spots where all
And
the
they were just
California
well
forest fires
upfield
started.
across the
What's the name of this
45.
movie?
That one
Terminator
nearly
2.
30 yards, 29
Terminator 2 has
officially.
lasers in the
I like the
sky.
design that we're seeing
Pretty
right there.
sure.
This is what they need.
Don't
That's the
quote
one
me
with
on
the guy
that.
that turns metallic,
They just need
right?
to keep
He's like
working their way
metal.
downfield.
That's
And when
Maybe
they
it's
see
Terminator
openings,
3. I don't know.
take their
Okay,
shot.
we gotta look into it. We'll find out what
A
that
big
movie
hitter
is.
to start the drive has him
Yeah,
up near
well,
midfield here
also,
for
it's
first
like
and
when you
10.
take a look at the
On the handoff, running
where they
left
want to put the
Singletary.
high-speed rail,
He is going to lose
fits
yardage
exactly
here.
into where the fires
Alex
were. And we were
Highsmith
saying that
simply would
forever.
not be
And people were like,
stopped
you're
on
crazy,
that
but I'm like,
play.
and
I think
that's
there's
when
one element that just keeps
I started
increasing on
separating
defense in the NFL,
from
and that's
the LA
speed. They
Commies.
want it at every
That's why I was
position.
like,
We
these
just saw
fires are
there
purposeful.
some linebackers who can go
It doesn't make
sideline to
sense.
sideline, run
For
past that
a
trash,
metal
go past people,
melt
and make
at-
tackles near the sidelines.
Not only in the
1,500
sideline, but also in the
and these
backfield
fires
there
get
for the
at the
loss.
most 1,200.
And they're going to have
It makes no
themselves another
sense.
first down as the tackle's made at the
Yeah,
Steelers'
exactly.
34-yard
I'm telling you,
line.
bro,
23
I'm telling
yards
you,
to
what
pick
I
up
believe
there.
about 9/11, what I
Tell you
believe
what,
today,
he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy
Where
type of a throw.
is the rubble?
I think he looks
Johnny,
at it
where's
as,
the rubble?
I
You're
can do
nerd
it,
dork.
so it's not that
Where's
big
the
of a deal
rubble?
to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Right?
They run the option here on first and 10.
Have you ever seen
They'll have it in the
Lincoln
red zone
Arnay? But she
before it
is
crosses
a
over
doctor.
out of
She's a
bounds.
scientist, and she gives her
17 more
explanation
yards on that one
for
as
what
they
she
keep
thinks
the drive
happened.
rolling.
And
You know,
it's
the
basically
defensive
what you're
guys
saying. Her
don't
name's
normally do
Judy.
this, Brandon.
Dr.
But I tip of the
Judy
cap to the offensive
Yeah, there we go,
coordinator.
Judy
Decide
Wood. Yeah, and
quarterback
her
run
whole
at this
explanation
stage
how
of the
they think
fourth
it just
quarter when I expected
incinerated.
him to throw the ball.
And yeah, I listen to that, and that makes
Trailing this
complete
stage
sense. And if you look at the science behind it, why wouldn't we believe that?
Sometimes there's some
Well,
guts
because
in
then
play calling when you go against the grain
really
because you
is
know you could easily be
the US
criticized if it doesn't work out.
I mean, like, there's so
Throwing on
much going
first
on in
down, but this
9/11,
one winds
and
up to
people
be
are just like,
incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Flew these planes, man. And that's all it
A
did.
give
Like,
up the
it
middle to
just-
Singletary.
I mean, every single
able to get
thing
this
had to
inside
go
the 10 now to
this
the
way
9.
for this to be
As
completed.
big of a play
Back
as
to
we've had in this
Canada.
one so far. This is
So,
3rd and 3.
You know, we've done shows with, tribal people out of Canada, the Native Canadians, and this is a big story for me because a lot of people don't know that, not just in Canada, but the United States, there's a lot of chaos going on in these reservations. In particular,
Allen now looks to
people
throw.
just disappearing.
Escaping the
Women and children, and
he's taken down. T.J. Watt able to drop
Nobody's
it that
talking
time
about
for
it.
his
Nobody
second
cares. I
sack
mean, we
of
have
the
the,
evening.
even aside from the residential schools, which now finally a bunch of mass graves are being found. I think we're up to like 2,000 bodies now, which, once again, I will say it's not actual bodies. That's an estimate by ground-penetrating radar, so we're not really sure what it is. I personally think those could be false numbers, because I think why would you go to the extremes of burying someone, and all that trouble, when they had a lot of incinerators in all these churches and the residential schools. And if you listen to a lot of witness testimonies and survivors, they say, yeah, there were kids left right and center, just disintegrating the body, so no evidence was left.
And the Steelers have just about sewn up this
it's crazy. We have the Highway of Tears, too, so that is the highway going along from Alberta all the way up to BC, up to the north there, and so many Indigenous women just go missing, and nobody cares. They're not getting any police reports. There's no investigations being done. The police will literally make up every excuse in the book to not investigate. They'll say, oh, they ran away. Oh, they probably are off somewhere. Who knows? Oh, they killed themselves. Oh, it's drugs. Oh, they just don't want to get in touch with their family. It's just disgusting.
I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
I mean, like, this comedy scene I'm in, they just love attacking acceptable
He's got his tight end Freiermuth
like,
over
if it's
the
an
middle.
acceptable boogeyman,
Now the Bills
if the
will
media
use the
tells them it's a
second of
bad
their
guy, they have
timeouts
no problems
as they'll head to the sideline and talk
but man,
over
when it
what
comes
to do
some
next.
real
What's not
monsters,
cool about the
they're
game there on
quiet.
second down? That was
And
a
it
positive
happens all
play
over
because
the
that was a
place.
take what you can get situation.
All over
Got
the
out to the
place.
tight end.
I mean, you have
Now gives a
Chelsea
much better
Handler
opportunity to convert on
hosting
third
Ellen
down.
on a set. That
Trying to
looks like
pick it up on
Jeffrey
the ground with
Epstein's
Harris.
Island.
And he won't be
And the
close to a
ball goes
first
at the
down as he
flight.
runs
Chelsea
into a
Handler's at the
wall
flight
right
line.
around the line of
And
scrimmage.
nobody cares. Nobody
Apologize in
cares.
advance, partner, but
She
the
keeps
beefeaters
running
on the
her
interior of this
ugly
D-line,
mouth.
you just know
Yeah,
they were
what
looking
about
their
Chelsea
chops up
Handler
third
telling
and
black
short.
people how to be
And
black?
yes, they were
50 Cent,
rewarded
you're not
with a
black.
tasty
Like, that
dish.
was just,
Something
come
that
on.
one short
She's
of a first
crazy.
down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty
Garbage
dish in one
person,
fell
man, but
swoop.
it just keeps
did
going back
apologize
to
in
this.
advance,
Like,
didn't I?
why
That
isn't
line's not even
anybody
tofu, I'll tell you
outraged?
that much for free.
Why? Why
That's
isn't
going to go
anybody
on the
outraged
books
at
as
the
a
number of children
55-yard
going missing?
punt. Well done.
Why is it?
And the
Why
Bills
is
will be
everyone
backed up to
crazy?
start the drive. They'll
So
have
what I
it
want to get
first
into
and
is
10.
that
The
this
Bills come to
area
the
where
line
these
to
kids
start
are
their
being
next drive.
found.
As this offense
Real
takes the
quick
field
before I
against
start that.
CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the
When I
football,
posted
but
this
then they
story,
threw that
there was
costly
some Canadians
interception, so
going,
we'll see if they can right the
everybody
ship here on this
knows
drive.
about this
And
in
doesn't that
Canada.
just
We're
sum
taught
up
this as
football? We
kids.
see
Is
it
that
all the
true?
time, don't we? The defense
So
goes
we're
from
talking
losing the
about
battle
residential
to
schools,
making a
but
huge
not
play and stealing
any
the
truths
momentum.
to
So
them
you
at
know
all,
they're riding hot
and
right
not to
now.
the extent
And
of the
they're ready to challenge
horrors
this offense and
that
that
happened there. I mean,
one
we
more
were
time.
taught that,
We'll
yeah,
see
it
if
was
the
the
offense is
Indian
up
Act
for
in
that challenge here as
1876,
things start to get more
and that
interesting here in the
was
second half.
started so that we could assimilate
And that last
these First
reception puts
Nations,
him over
and basically the
150
government had
yards.
control
So tough to
over
cover a big tight end
where
like that.
their education,
changes the
where their
chalk,
land,
as
you
one of
know,
my
everything,
coaches
stuff
likes
like
to say,
that.
meaning
So we are taught like the basics, but not the fact that it's literally a cover up for
We're either going to put
a
a big
whole
linebacker
satanic
on
pedophile
it
ring.
or maybe a safety and call it a day. Now, because of the strength of that
just what-
position
so listen, so
and
what
the
is
sheer
this-
number of catches that
what
they
is the
make
rundown?
as well as their
There
dexterity,
you go.
sometimes you have to put a quarterback on him because he might be
I
the
don't know what
primary
happened.
guy
What's the
going
rundown
out for
of
a
what
pass.
actually happened?
It was Treated is intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick.
You pushed the wrong button.
Sorry about that.
And he brings
So
this one
basically,
back.
this
It's a
area
pick
is also
six
where,
for a Steeler touchdown.
being responsible for the disappearance of 10 Native Canadian children. She was actually found guilty in a court of law. and some guy went to arrest her, and they grabbed him, drugged him, and put him in a mental facility, and he will never be seen again. He's literally in a coma right now.
Yes, so where is it going with that? So that is true. The residential schools to start. If your listeners want to learn about the residential schools, I would highly recommend that they look up Kevin Annett, Annett. He has some amazing books out there. He also he has his book Hidden from History, the Canadian Holocaust. And that's literally all about the residential schools, how we killed so many hundreds of thousands of First Nations. And then he also has a documentary called Unrepentant, and that's on YouTube. It's amazing. It's really hard to get through, some very difficult testimonies from survivors and witnesses, but it's something that I think everyone should watch, and the light needs to be shown on that. So yeah, Kevin Annett, he's the one who actually started the ITCCS, which is the International Tribunal of Crimes into Church and State. And so that was the tribunal board that issued the arrest warrant for the Queen, and that was back in 2013.
NFL on EA
And then in the year 2000, he also started the Truth Commission into Genocide in Canada. He's actually been bringing light to this ever since, I think, 1998. He started as a priest with the United Church, Catholic Church of Canada, in about 1990. He worked with them for 7 years. He was then shipped off to Port Alberni in British Columbia. And that is when he started talking with First Nations, and he started asking, it was a small town, and he started asking people, hey, like, why is there no First Nations coming to my service? All my other cities, you know, it was a nice mix of people. And when he started talking to them, he said, well, that's because they killed my best friend, and he's right up there on that hill. They buried him under the residential school. So then he started getting testimonies and started compiling like testimonies and a list of victims, stuff like that. And then he brought it to the attention of the United Church, and they actually fired him without cause. So then that started a whole
That's how you start a game, ladies and gentlemen.
with his 2 daughters. He moved
That's how you start a game, boy.
Everyone, they had this huge smear campaign going, and he had to eat leftover scraps from the university just so he could save enough pennies to go visit his daughters on the bus. Like, just terrible stuff like that from a man who was a hero. He was honestly one of the heroes, and he did so much for this community, and just to see the government smear him like that was just disgusting. So if people think, oh no, this isn't happening, it is happening.
Look at this.
It's been
They got the
happening ever
7-0 lead in the second,
since 1997
and they're going
when
to try
Kevin
an
Annett has been
onside
trying to
kick.
bring light to it.
The defense going to call a timeout.
Wow.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step
this
aside
area
here
where a lot
in
of
this
these
first
kids come
quarter.
up, you know, Trudeau's father had heavy influence, I'm told, in the area. So
now
have
the
this
other
guy
return teams out
that
there,
is,
they'll
you
try to
know,
duplicate what they
an
just saw.
elite-connected Cuckapalooza.
Taken from about the 12.
Peter
And a pretty poor
Nygaard is
return
out
as he
of,
will
you know,
dive to the
Canada.
ground to give himself up.
Everything involved with that. We discussed this last time with Isaac Bicep. You have Virgin from Branson, both of them friends with Jeffrey Epstein. And, you know, this area, I mean, Satanic Death Cult, right?
Great.
Right?
That had no bad history.
They'll start on the
We had
ground
so
with
much terrible
Dobbins.
history. So
He
back to
stopped right at the
the part about the 10
25
missing
after a
children,
gain of
because
5.
that's very
Here's the
interesting
2nd and
story.
5 now from
I
the
actually
25.
discovered that back in like 2012, and like I said earlier, I went back a couple years later. I think this was like
Off the play
2016.
fake to Dobbins. Here's
To
Jackson.
research that, and I came across so many websites saying Kevin Annett was a conspiracy theorist, and this and that, a huge smear campaign, and
Jackson
actually I
finding
kind
his
of
tight
lost
end Andrews for the
interest and
Ravens
trust
first
in the case
down.
because I
That is
thought it was
definitely
wrong.
what we call our
That was before I knew
defensive
Snopes was a
and what
complete
you mean
farce,
by
you
that
know,
is against
stuff
Lamar
like
Jackson.
that. Yeah,
When
it's
you
just
see him
disgusting.
out of the pocket,
And so,
your first
yeah, so
thought
what they think is, I mean,
he's gonna
Princess
try and run
Di,
it. How do I get
they
to him
think,
and get
I
him
think
on the
they killed her
ground?
off stage
And
because
guess
she
what?
had a lot
That
of
didn't happen.
information
Took
on
advantage.
satanic pedophile cults, probably the fact that the royals are lizards. I mean, she might have seen them
Carry for
shapeshift, who
Davis.
knows.
And he can only
But yeah,
manage
so
to
in
get a couple.
2004, British
2nd and 8
soldier
coming
Vivian
up.
Cunningham, he was drugged and
Throwing
committed
down
for
stuff to
asking
put
his
this offense in
superiors
precarious
about the
position.
arrest
We know
warrant
that securing the
issued
point of
by
attack,
the
especially against the big
ITCCS
body guys
in
in the middle of this
2013
day,
for Queen
has got to be
Elizabeth.
priority
And I
one.
think he was
The
known for
last
like
run good
6
for
months.
2.
He was
Here's
drugged
2nd and 8.
with antipsychotics. until concerned citizens demanded his release. Around that same time in 2013, there was also a man, Steve Finley, and he was in Canada, and he was trying to bring awareness to the issue as well. The fact that the Queen literally has an arrest warrant for taking and kidnapping and murdering 10 children, plus she was culpable in the disappearance of 50,000 other children, they had said as well. Yeah, so that's all in the docket, all in the warrant there. And yeah, that went on, and Kevin, when that arrest was issued, which it's not gonna, no one's gonna go get her, because I think you can't do an arrest warrant and then it's not liable in different countries, so that's why she's still out there just living her life right now. But yeah, so
wonder why he did that.
A little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game.
I mean, it's just
they go play action now.
So
Jackson.
much going on with her.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
They're not real royalty.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, stories of
it's Jackson.
Senior shapeshift. Stories about, you know, her
that's in the double coverage and intercepted.
I don't know if that's
Thank you.
Like a hide.
It seems pretty consistent. What a scumbag she is.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty
And really quickly here, I will say, so in 2014, after the warrant was issued, many religious leaders were also indicted by the ITCCS, including Pope Ratzinger and Pope Francis, actually. And we already know Pope Francis has a bunch of accusations in Argentina, I think. So how he's still Pope, nobody knows, but...
You know how I knew he was shady? Because the media kept calling him Cool Pope. I'm like, oh, you're telling me he's a cool guy?
They'll give this to Singletary running right.
Like a real
only able to get two here, stopped at the 30.
Yeah, they all are.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed.
That was the thing that made him cool. Everything else, like,
made the play,
a couple little kids just
and he couldn't even get going.
Game for pro rights. It was horrible.
So, we believe there's a deep state political pedophile ring. What's the evidence out there that you
on second down? Here's a run with Singletary.
Well, I definitely believe there's a deep state pedophile ring. I think it goes to the highest levels of just about every government, I would say, and I really think that you can trace it back to time to the 6,000-year-old death cult. I mean, another great researcher's videos that I like to look at is Fall of the Cabal. I'm not sure if you guys are Bill Janet, Ozenberg, and Cynthia Coder.
Well, that was not what you would call
so they have their sequel out now, and the part 2 to the sequel of the Fall of the Cabal, the whole first 2 parts go into the history of like Jesuits and Khazars and like this child sacrifice cult, and it's just disgusting. And if you look back in history, there's so many examples of it. I mean, even you were saying how the royal family today, they can trace their bloodline back to like Vlad the Impaler. What significance does that have? You know, I want to know why Prince Andrew was so keen on telling everyone that, and he's so proud of that, because I wouldn't be proud of that, you know. I mean, if I was related to Lady Bathory, the most prolific female serial killer in Transylvania, I wouldn't be going around saying that. Like, that shit's disgusting. So it's almost like they're proud of that, right?
I totally agree with that.
Give this one to Singletary. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Practices they continue, and all that goes back to Saturn worship and Kronos. And Kronos, the story of Kronos is that he would eat his own children.
Obviously, the guy carrying the ball. How about the people up front?
Leverage,
athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
And take over
run
power.
got 4.
So
now they deal with a second and 6.
The child sacrifice comes from the fact that Kronos using
here's the option going right.
And that's it. And you know, whatever you want to believe about these death cults in terms of whether you think that stuff is real or not, it doesn't really matter, because they believe it.
Right where this set
And
started,
that is the initiation
to pick up the
to
first
get to
down
the highest
chains.
levels of power.
To the air.
The highest levels.
Looking for his man on the out route.
And I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
He's going to come up a few yards short.
Put out this thing
brought down at the 45.
All these women involved with Jeffrey Epstein.
time.
And
And
one
that's
of them
going to
is
make
Michelle
it 4th
Wolf.
down.
So
Right?
much about
And
offense is
I
what
didn't
we
have
call
one
hidden
New York
yardage.
City comic
You
hit
know,
me
you
up,
throw
tell
the
me
ball
I
to
was
someone,
full of
they
shit.
catch it,
Tell me
and
I
then
was
they
wrong.
can make a big play.
And Michelle
You know, they
Wolf was
create a
well known
play,
in
run after catch.
New
He
York,
did a really
right?
nice job there
But
of
she
limiting
wasn't
that
known
and
on
keeping him from a first down.
Yeah,
But
stopped him
suddenly
in his
she's now
tracks.
doing the
Looking for Crawford.
President's
It's
Roast,
intercepted.
the press
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
correspondence dinner. When you see the other people did with Jimmy Kimmel, all these humongous names with giant shows. Now all of a sudden she's
Good
doing
play.
it. Then she's got a show on
before they've
Netflix.
intercepted it. So that's a nice
And
job of focusing on the task
I
at hand
Googled.
and coming
Michelle
away with the
Wolf
interception.
denies
The Raven
Jeffrey
offense
Epstein
set at the line for this
flight
next
logs.
drive.
There's not one
The
story
drive
about
will
it.
commence
Where's
with
the
a run by
denial?
J.K. Dobbins. And
not
get what
there.
he can up the middle, 3 yards.
Well, that's very
That'll
similar
bring up
to
second
like
down.
Ellen DeGeneres' story, right? Like I just saw a little video and it was going on saying that. Well, what did she do? She was on some talk show host, his show, and then right after that show,
From the
she was
36,
immediately listed. And at
Jackson.
the end of the show,
He's
the
got
host
his
was
man
telling what
downfield.
other
That's
show
Benjamin.
she was going to be on. And it was every single like major news comedy show, and it was just like, how do you get from that? Because that was her debut on that show there. So how is she already lined up for all these other shows like, with these huge names in the industry? And that was right after
so
her girlfriend had
lost
died
why that
in
guy
a
was
car
so
crash,
fucking
and
open.
She's talking about. She even makes a joke.
Like,
on the
what in the
video
fuck
about
just
her girlfriend
happened?
dying, like weird stuff like that.
Like,
And
that
then she
was
says,
not
like,
that guy's-
He even drove past the accident. How do you drive past your girlfriend's accident and not realize that's her car? Like weird stuff. So I think personally, I think Ellen sacrificed her girlfriend to get to the top, but who knows? I haven't really delved into that too much.
But, and then, Johnny, have you seen her
So
set?
all even
It's
at 7 now
exactly
as they kick it
all the
away.
colors and setup of Epstein's Island.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
My backdrop on Zoom for a little while.
Yeah, I remember
Nice
that.
return,
I've always
sets him up pretty
suspected you
good
were.
here, right at the 30-yard
So,
line.
I mean, that's just the way it is, man. And then these stories
This is
always
such
come out,
fucking
and it's like, I don't enjoy being the guy talking about it, but it's like, we're just gonna let this go? We're just
Buffalo
gonna let it
offense
go.
ready to go for their
We're
next
just gonna
drive.
let
That's
it
what
go.
Kevin Annette
As
says.
the
Yeah,
offense
he's
comes
always
out
on
here,
like,
Charles, remember they
I'm
threw the
so surprised
interception
more
last
people
time out, but
aren't
they were moving
up in
the
arms
football
about
down the
this
field.
because
Looked
what
like
is
they
more
were gonna have a
sacred
sustained
than the
drive that
innocence
ended
of a
in
child?
points.
You know?
But then the Pickens
It's
here.
just disgusting that more people aren't. But Sam, if you want some examples of some elite pedophile rings, like I got some examples for you.
Yeah, I'm all about that action.
Okay, cool. So have you heard about the Belgium Marc Dutroux case, serial killer in 2004?
I have heard about that.
Yeah, so he was like a serial killer found in Belgium in like 2004, and when he was arrested, he had admitted, yes, okay, I kidnapped and raped these girls, but I'm actually just a small pawn in this major elite pedophile ring that actually goes to the highest levels of the Belgian government. He was a procurer, and he was gathering these children to then sell off to these elites. And so when this case broke, I think it was something like a bunch of witnesses came forward and all of their testimonies collaborated with one another. And so it got to the point where it was looking like, wow, this is real. It is an elite pedophile ring. And they went through 2 different judges, 2 judges who wanted to take it to court and wanted to hold these people accountable. They were kicked off the case. Finally went to a 3rd judge. And then they sentenced Marc Dutroux. I think they said they didn't go anywhere. They didn't charge anyone who should have been charged, any elite. And it was up to 400,000 Belgians actually protested, and they almost stormed their capital because they saw that something was going on and nobody was doing anything about it. So there's that case, and he was sentenced to life for the abduction and rape of 6 girls.
Yeah, he basically came out and said that, I'm just doing the dirty work of these elites. And that's who goes to jail. That's who goes to jail. To catch a predator, that was all about getting poor pedophiles who should be off the streets. We're not saying they shouldn't. 100% line them up and put a bullet in them as well if you're going to hurt kids. Right?
Fuck
You're
yeah.
gonna hurt kids.
Kill them all, dude.
Looking left
Oh, yeah,
side.
just get him in.
If you're gonna fucking hurt kids, you deserve to die.
Do we
You
even
don't
think she's
deserve
in
to
jail?
live.
Do we really do believe that? I mean, that's the
Shake the
biggest
fuck
psyop
up.
of them all. But
If you're gonna fucking hurt kids, you
the
forfeit.
real ones don't go to jail. They just don't do it until they're too old, and then they're disposable, and then they're thrown under the bus as a sacrifice. So everyone thinks, we're cleaning up all the action.
No, Ghislaine, though, I think it was about a week or two after her arrest, and there was like a huge international petrol ring bust. They said like 70,000 members, something like that, if I am correct. And then there was also the whole Wayfair gate scandal a week after her arrest. So I think she was singing like a little canary bird, but that's just me.
They'll start out with Singletary.
I mean, it's possible this is how they keep her from getting snagged. I mean, like, her father was assassinated.
37 yards rushing.
So why would they? I mean, like, she knows where all the bodies are buried. And then Mayfair thing. I mean, dude, someone just showed something. There's like a Lego set being sold on the internet for like $30,000 or something, like ridiculously high number. You're like, who's paying that for that? And it's like, oh, you know, for something. It's on eBay.
I mean, the whole Wayfair scandal, there was $30,000 baby albums and stuff like that. And it's like, really? Like, come on. And then they had the gall and audacity Wayfair to come out and say, oh, they were priced items because they were industrial cabinets. Okay, well, if the cabinets were industrial, fine, whatever. What about the pillowcases that were $33 grand? What about the child toys and the photo albums? Can you explain that by being industrial? I don't think so.
Let's not forget the Netflix.
But they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Little kid one.
They run here.
That was nothing. They came in fast. If they kind of reacted for like a little bit, then it would just cancel the Netflix for a week and then reopen it.
A few times they've been able to contain him.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his
I'm guilty of telling other people to cancel theirs, and I definitely did not cancel mine.
Yeah, that's most of us.
I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your honesty. I can't watch Netflix. I just,
Again,
I mean, I'm down to a couple
and he's going to get this back
sporting
to the
events.
40-yard line.
Rick and Morty's, which is barely hanging out for me.
On the play there. They're going to need to come up with something
Rick and Morty?
I know, it's awful.
We know. We already know.
You guys know about him? What's his name?
Dan Harmon. I know.
Keep him out of the end zone. They'll look to run with
Yeah, he's
Singletary.
awful.
Him raping a baby, and he says that that's his like film school end project. First off, if that's your film school end project, what the fuck were you learning in
I
film school?
agree, but there
It's
he
all
is.
grainy. It's like, I was like, oh, okay, I would give that. I don't even know. Like, there's no way you're gonna say that was your end school film project. And then the other one, the pickle, doing the frazzle drip on those kids. Are you fucking kidding me? That's
So
insane.
6 seconds, all that remains in this first half as the kick is
I
away.
got nothing left. I got
like something. We're just trying to like something.
I mean, I just, between my recovery from my vices and my hatred of everything fucking deep cabal, I'm gonna just watch paint dry. That's all I'm gonna have left. And then someone will tell me the paint's got baby blood in it, and I can't even watch the paint.
It's got lead in it. Careful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Books.
I read books, Johnny. Don't act like I don't. I have a ton of them, and I haven't against it.
The Raven offense
Yeah, I
set
don't
up
want
the
to
line
cancel
for
my
this next
heroes
drive.
either, like David
And with
Bowie.
5 seconds
I'm really
to
into
go,
rock
this
and
will
roll. You
likely
can
be
tell
our
by my
final
name,
play.
right? Rock and roll space witch. I'm like learning about Led Zeppelin, Mick Jagger, David Bowie, how they had all these 14-year-old, 15-year-old girlfriends. I'm just like, what is even going on? I mean, even singer Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. I just saw a really weird video about him, and it looks really like he did a whole song about a training pro, and it's called Pink. And when you look at the lyrics make no sense. He doesn't wear a single shred of pink in the music video. So what is it about? But he's doing all these weird hand gestures that when you line it up, it's the molecule of a training pro. So it's just like, what? And then he's kissing his daughter and everything, like pretty sensually, so I don't know.
I don't know how you allow your 14-year-old daughter to go on tour with a rock band. Like, what are you doing? I promise you, Ghost and Ninja will be on lockdown.
The Ravens set to receive the football,
Lockdown.
trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Sound like
Nobody's
This is
going on
taken
tour.
just shy of the 10.
Sorry, in
He's up past the
excess.
20 of the 22-yard line.
You're like the mom in Almost Famous, you know, just, you are not going out with the rock band.
Yeah, you're. Oh, you would let your 14-year-old daughter go out with the rock band?
Hell no.
The Raven offense set up the line for this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something needs to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure they're friends from the defensive
This is
side
some
of the
Q
ball
stuff
told them
because I wanted to do it towards the end because
those guys,
some
the
people
scout
have
troops,
not from
they've been
Q.
playing pretty well. They've
I
kept them
personally
around in
believe
this
the
game.
information
Now
was
they got
real,
some time.
so it was
Running game
done.
struggled in the
So
first half.
people's hopes
Opposition
would
knows
get
how to
up.
focus on defending
Nothing
the
would
pass here.
change.
They've got to
People that
re-energize
will
that
lose
ground
hope.
game.
But I feel
and
like
maybe
they were
open
telling
things
you the
up for a
real
comeback
shit
here in this half.
purposely that nothing would be done about it. So I want to hear your thoughts. I feel we went an hour. And we could,
Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep.
What is your thoughts?
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
So I guess first I'll just start by saying why I got into the movement and why I believed, Q at the start. Just some factual evidence, like you asked for some examples. I mean, we could talk about the McMurden preschool case, where 450 children, aged 3 to 5, were molested, and then that was smeared again, and the CIA started a false memory syndrome foundation. And then
that's where satanic panic comes in. They try to make which is setting down the state for something. Some people don't understand about that. And I've had friends on this podcast try to talk and explain that shit away. And it's like, no, dude, there were underground tunnels under there, and the kids had like anal rape injuries.
Yeah. It's just terrible. Yeah, exactly, right? So yeah, they're trying to debunk the victims. I mean, that seemed like the little girl from Poltergeist. If you look into her story, like, it's just disgusting. She had injuries. But anyways, I mean, a couple more examples. The Franklin scandal, the Johnny Gosch case. So this is the kind of stuff that I've been researching for a couple years now. I find it intriguing. And so I've just been researching that because I want to come at it with facts. So when people are like, oh, Bailey, there's not a 6,000-year-old death cult. There's not elite pedophile rings that go up to the highest levels of government. Well, yes, there is, okay? And there's examples literally sprinkled throughout history of almost every single hero that you can imagine. So anyways, the Franklin Johnny Gosch cover-up, there's that one. There's even the documentary Conspiracy of Silence, if anyone wants to go watch that. There's the